Welcome to Paul Ponders. My name is Paul Solano of PS&All Marketing Group, and I may be reached via email at paul@paulponders.com. Thank you for joining me for my foray into podcasting. It is great to be collaborating with my friend and associate Chalonzo Amos of PodPro Entertainment to bring you some fun, exciting, and informative podcasts. For many years, I've been referred to as the Connector, or in Greater Boston circles as the Connector. With PSandAllMarketingGroup.com, I've created a side gig to connect you and get things done. Please sit back and relax and listen to today's podcast. If you are driving or operating heavy machinery and just listening, then please just listen and stay focused on your task at hand. Thanks again for listening. Enjoy my ponderings. Let #PaulPonders begin. Greetings. Hello there. Hello, everyone. How's it going out there today? Going well? It's going well for me. We're in the new year. It's been a good year so far. Hope it's been a great year for you. Well, we have a New Year's celebration coming up for our Asian friends. We have the Chinese New Year coming up, and it's the year of the tiger, I believe. I'm going to just pass along something I've been collecting. Now, I want you to think back. The last time you went to the Chinese restaurant, an Asian restaurant, and you received a fortune cookie. You broke the cookie. You took out the fortune. Did you bite into the fortune cookie first and then read your fortune? Or did you go right to reading your fortune? Let me ponder that. Sort of like tying your shoe. You tie your left shoe first and then your right shoe. Force a habit. How do you handle the art of eating a fortune cookie and reading a fortune cookie? I want to focus in on the fortune that is inside that cookie. How many of you actually save your fortunes? Over the past few months or so, as I've been thinking about Paul Ponders and podcasts and ideas, I've been saving some fortune cookie sayings. I haven't kept all of them. I must be being honest. I haven't kept all of them. I put them in the dish in the hot and sour soup bowl. Yeah, I didn't like it. But some I have saved. Most of them I have saved. Now that I think of it, I think I may have thrown away maybe the lucky lottery numbers. The mass millions of the megabucks numbers were on the back of that cookie, and I threw it out. Oh boy, I got to revisit that idea of not writing down the numbers to play in the lottery. I just saved a few fortune cookie slips that I'm going to read to you. Going to start off with this one. Embrace change. Don't battle it. Embrace change. Don't battle it. I think back to some people living along the river in Egypt called denial. Denial. Embrace change. Don't battle it. Just take a quick look here. I'll learn Chinese. Lucky numbers. Okay. Maybe I should play those. Next one. Compromise is always wrong if it means sacrificing a principle. I've always been a big believer, and I'll do a future podcast on this down the road, on the 7 habits of highly effective people. And one of those 7 habits is think win-win. And I think that's really important for the art of compromise to always be there. Everyone has to walk away from the table being a winner. Think win-win. Education is the ability to meet life's situations. I always remember a bumper sticker. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I think it's so important for students to really stay in school. Whatever happened to the 3 R's? Reading, writing, arithmetic. Whatever happened to that? Are we learning enough about social studies in school? Are we learning about history? History is a record of human experience. I'm a history major. Got my degree in history from Boston College. And I've always looked upon history as a record of human experience. A leader is powerful to the degree he empowers others. A leader is powerful to the degree he empowers others. We lead by example. Are you a leader or are you a follower? What are you? Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Picking yourself up when you fall down, wiping yourself off, getting back in the game. That is key. Never give up. Sometimes it's okay to have failure in life. It makes us stronger people. God knows we've all had failures in our life, and how we battle back is the key. Don't be afraid to smile. You never know who's falling in love with it. So true. It's always great to have that smile on the face. Smile. It becomes you. It really does. Help! I'm being held captive in a fortune cookie fan. Okay, well, I don't know about that one. Minds are like parachutes. They only work when they're open. That is so true. You need an open mind. You have to be open to new ideas, new horizons. That is so important. Actually, I think I got that from a slotted tea bag once. Going back to the opening of the fortune cookie. Okay, you had half the cookie, you read your fortune, and then you ad-libbed and you put those 2 words in bed. Okay, it's totally up to you. Whatever, we won't go there. But anyways, that's probably part of the process of dining on a fortune cookie. But there's much more coming up in future podcasts. We could revisit this. We'll revisit some of these topics of denial, of leadership, of smiling, education. But thank you for tuning in to this podcast. Remember, if you have any questions, I still have that contract of parently love to send out to you. If you haven't already, email me for it, paul@paulponders.com. Until we meet again, have great fortune. Keep on listening and subscribing. Thank you, everyone. Over and out. Indeed. I trust that you have enjoyed #Paul Ponders. Again, my name is Paul Solano of PS&All Marketing Group, and I may be reached via email at paul@paulponders.com to do some more pondering. Many thanks to my longtime collaborative friend and associate, Chalonzo Amos of PodPro Entertainment, in bringing you our fun, exciting, and informative podcasts. You rock, Techie Chalonzo. With PSandAllMarketingGroup.com, I created a side gig to connect you and get things done. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me at paul@paulponders.com with any questions. Please share #Paul Ponders with your family, friends, colleagues, and associates. Thank you again for listening to #Paul Ponders, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or website paulponders.com, or wherever you stream your podcasts. Until we meet again, my friend, stay well, indeed.